Hello, my name is Eugene Bigley and I am a Director of Origins Foster Care.
And I'm Mika Ryan and I'm the other Director of Origins Foster Care.
Both Mika and I are professionally qualified social workers. We have additional qualifications, but we met through independent work. We established we had a mutual interest of the world of fostering, and we'd want to put together an agency that was trauma-informed, that looked at the hurt children experienced before they came into care and how the experience of being fostered could heal some of that hurt for them. Hence, Origins Foster Care was born.
Eugene and I have, over the years then, had a lot of discussions around, I suppose, what works and what doesn't work for children in care and what we thought might help improve outcomes and experiences for children in care. One of those discussions then led to us thinking around really the relationship with the foster care being the key source of healing and how a lot more could be done to promote that relationship and to really support foster carers in that role as the primary agent of healing.
Yeah, we've all experienced some level of trauma. If you fall and hurt yourself, it's a traumatic event, and there's trauma maybe to your knee if you hurt your knee, whatever. When it comes to talking about children in care, it becomes a little bit more complicated because it's looking at their emotional world. Children who come into the care of the state do so for very specific reasons. It's either to do with some form of neglect or abuse that they've experienced. We were keen to kind of explore how we would be able to help children who'd experienced the trauma come into a foster care home, and foster carers recognise the trauma, be able to reflect on that with their link workers, be able to attend some training and education with the agency and get a better understanding of maybe why children are behaving the way they are, and that is maybe linked to those early traumatic childhood experiences.
The experience of being in a relationship can be very scary and difficult for children who've had a breakdown with their birth family or with their parents. So there's a big piece there in foster care in helping children to learn and experience and tolerate and manage being in a family environment and rebuilding a sense of trust in the people that are looking after them. So it's so important that we really look after and mind each other within the agency and look after and mind our foster carers so that they can do the essential work really of looking after and minding the kids that they're minding.
Ultimately, our ambition is the children that come into our care in Origins, they can leave our care as young adults with the support of their foster carers, have them come through this journey, integrate them into the local community, they've had a good experience of education, they've been well socialised, emotionally they're feeling much more upbeat in life in general, and as young adults that they can go out there and they can manage relationships and they can actually manage an environment where they grow into being independent young people.
In Origins, we really prioritise high level of support being provided to the foster carers. We only employ senior practitioner social workers because we really believe that people supporting foster carers really need to know a lot about trauma, a lot about what's gone on for children in care, and have experience in that area. And we also then provide a very high level of training and supervision and reflective support for each of our staff as well. So we have a huge focus on that across the agency. All our staff are constantly being upskilled and trained in the most up-to-date trauma-informed approaches and attachment-focused approaches. And our staff as well have lower caseloads so that they have the time to give to each of the foster carers. They get to know them really well. There's a huge focus on them developing that relationship and that they're there in the good times and the bad times, that they know each other well, can pick up the phone, talk about, the lovely successes happening every day. And then, when things are a little bit challenging and hard, that they have that foundation and basis of relationship that they can talk it through together. In foster care, nobody's going to understand what's going on like in other foster care, and I think foster carers really need that support between themselves. So we facilitate wellness days and foster care support meetings.
If someone's potentially interested in becoming a foster carer, have a look at our website. There's quite a bit of information there. It's information directly from foster carers. We have regular information sessions. If you're interested, you can begin to see yourself whether or not you're eligible maybe to foster, and secondly, if you're suitable for that journey to become an approved foster carer.
We're very, very upfront with what it's going to involve. That starts from the beginning of our information sessions. We're very clear about what fostering is going to be about and the different things people need to really consider if they're going to look at going down that road. But we also all share such a strong passion for it, and we're clear about sharing that joy, and that's why it's wonderful to get experienced foster carers to be part of those discussions, because we're able to really show the realities of it.
Kids can bring so much joy into the lives of families. We love to hear about their successes, something that's happened at school or a sporting event. We like to hear about that, as well as the more humorous events that happen in family lives. Yeah.
What I would say is, if you're thinking about fostering, or if it's coming to your mind at all, it's important to really know the facts about it and to know what it's going to involve, because it's a huge thing to take on, but it's also, I would say, the most rewarding thing you could possibly do. For people who are considering it, you really need to think, like, where are you at with yourself in your own life? How are you in yourself? Are you strong enough and okay enough in yourself to be able to really give that focus to a child? It's not going to be about meeting your own needs, although it will bring great joy into your life. And if you can do that and stick with it and give the time and the love, that it is one of the most rewarding things you could possibly do.